Tell me what inspired you to get involved in children's education like this.
I really was looking at the state of mind of our children and a lot of the symptoms which were disturbing. I mean, we're looking at kids can't focus, there's a high level of medication given to them, there's a depression, very young ages that they're treating. These children are unfortunately committing suicide. There's a tremendous amount of aggression going on and bullying. We're not doing well in terms of the rest of the world in math and sciences. There's dropout. I mean, everywhere you look, there was a problem. So it was looking at the child themselves, not looking at the school or not looking at the studies or not looking, but what's going on with the mental state and mental well-being of our children. Because when kids come into the classroom, they can't learn when they're upset or scared or frenzied or uncertain or in poverty or living as children of divorce when divorces are terrible. These kids come in with so much stress. So that's why I created this program.
A lot of your program talks about mindfulness and you deal with meditation. Is it kids are wiggly. Is it hard to get them to sort of sit down and start to learn how to do that?
Not at all. Children take to it like a duck takes to water. They like to get quiet. Some of them are fidgety, but after a while they quiet down. The brain is like any other muscle. It just needs to be trained. And once children do find that quiet place, they find a solace there. They like it there. And they like the quiet, and it helps them. And they also, in our program, understand what's going on with their brain. So we teach them neuroscience. They're not in the dark with their brain anymore.
Is it hard to find a way to teach that children can understand it? Neuroscience is complicated.
Neuroscience is very, very difficult because the symphony of the brain, of course, is complex. But there are aspects of the brain and neurological activity that are not difficult. And when we look at what can help regulate us to become more self-regulatory in our emotions, is really learning how to regulate your breath, taking moments of time. So our executive function has time to take over, and that's our executive function. That's our prefrontal cortex. That's our thinking brain, our decision-making brain. And when we're in alert, it doesn't work as well. So we learn how to quiet that down through breath, through focused attention, calming yourself and your body, and then you can light up that executive function and make a better decision. And that's what our kids are learning.
Obviously, schools are very test-based. Do you find that kids are doing better on tests with this kind of a program?
They have a better experience doing their tests. Let's put it that way. Some children are good at some things and not good at others. Our kids all learn differently. One of the biggest problems we have is state of mind of our children. Whether they are A students, B students, we want children to actually have a sense of well-being so they feel like they can pursue a career of their choice, that they do have a more positive, more optimistic outlook, that there is a sense of hope. And when children don't feel that, or they feel put upon, or their tests are bad, and this is how they are measuring their intelligence, then we're really not doing the best for our children. Whether they do better or not on their tests is really subjective, but what's important is that they go into their tests feeling positive.